Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, March 16, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Chicago Bulls vs Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz play host to the Chicago Bulls at the Vivint Arena on Wednesday night. Our first pick is Utah for the win. And here is why. The Chicago Bulls have been in rough shape as they've lost 6 of their last 8 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back after getting beaten by the Kings in a 112-103 road loss on Monday. Zach Lavin led the team with 27 points and 6 assists, Nikola Vucevic added 23 points with 10 rebounds, while Demar DeRozan chipped in with 21 points, 7 rebounds and 6 assists. As a team, the Bulls shot just 40% from the field and 10 of 34 from the three-point line, as they fought hard to cut an early 21-point deficit to just 1 point early in the fourth quarter, before the Kings went on a decisive 16-7 run to slip away in the end. Neither team is in great form, but this is a tough scheduling spot for a Chicago team that has struggled on the road. The Bulls have failed to cover the spread in 5 straight road games and are 1-7 at TS in their last 8 games overall. They are amid a 3-game road trip and are traveling to one of the toughest environments in the NBA. Utah not only gives teams trouble with its altitude, but it also plays extremely well in front of its fans. The Jazz have won 9 of their last 10 home games. They are 41-21 as favorites, while Chicago is just 6-19 as an underdog. And our second pick is under the total. And here is why. The Utah Jazz have been in a bit of a rut as they've lost 4 of their past 7 games overall, and they will be hoping for a better outcome in this one, after coming up just short to the Bucks in a 117-111 loss on Monday. Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell led the team with 29 points each, Rudy Gobert added 18 points with 14 rebounds, while Royce O'Neal chipped in with 12 points. As a team, the Jazz shot just 39% from the field and 17 of 48 from the three-point line as they drained 10 three-pointers in the first quarter to take the early lead, but it still wasn't enough to get the job done as they led by 11 points in the third quarter, only to go ice cold in the fourth quarter, where they managed just 18 points. Mitchell had a rough night as he shot just 5 of 17 from the three-point line, while Jordan Clarkson scored just 8 points on 3 of 14 shooting. Boston Celtics vs Golden State Warriors. The Boston Celtics and the Golden State Warriors collide at the Chase Center on Wednesday night. Our first pick is Golden State Warriors, -3. And here is why. The Boston Celtics have been in great shape as they've won 7 of their last 9 games overall, but they will be eager to bounce back in this one after having their 5-game win streak halted by the Mavericks in a 95-92 loss on Sunday. Luka Doncic led the team with 26 points, 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Dorian Finney-Smith added 19 points, while Spencer Dinwiddie chipped in with 18 points. As a team, the Celtics shot 44% from the field and 15 of 37 from the three-point line as they restricted the Mavericks to just 38 points in the first half to build an early 13-point lead, but they really let themselves down in the third quarter, where they allowed 38 points. Tatum couldn't find his offense when it mattered as he shot just 7 of 23 from the field, while Derek White scored just 5 points on 2 of 10 shooting off the bench. The Celtics are entering the buzzsaw chamber at the Chase Center with the Warriors as healthy as they've been all season. They have their original trio of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson and Draymond Green back on the floor together, and the team is playing the sort of two-way basketball you'd expect from a championship contender. The Celtics have been really good since the turn of February. They have only lost 3 games in that span of time. But they haven't faced this Warriors team at home. Golden State has the deeper roster and defense to frustrate the Celtics offensively. Games like this one usually turns into other players standing around and watching Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown throw up shots. It'll be another spectator show with the Celtics looking for their big 2 to save them. But it's an uphill battle against a Warriors team that's ranked number 1 in defensive efficiency with the 6th most forced turnovers and 8th best rebounding average. They can do it all, and they'll continue to prove it by covering on Wednesday. And our second pick is under the total, and here is why. The Golden State Warriors have been on a nice run as they are now gunning for a 5th straight victory after blowing past the Wizards in a 126-112 win on Monday. Stephen Curry led the team with 47 points and 6 assists on 16 of 25 shooting. Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole each scored 20 points, while Jonathan Kuminga chipped in with 12 points, 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. As a team, the Warriors shot 53% from the field and 18 of 45 from the three-point line as they took control of the game with 40 points in the second quarter to take a 16-point lead into halftime, which allowed them to cruise in the second half, where the margin remained at double digits. Toronto Raptors vs Los Angeles Clippers. The Toronto Raptors and the Los Angeles Clippers duke it out at the Crypto.com Arena on Wednesday night. Our first pick is the Raptors at minus 1.5 points. And here is why. The Toronto Raptors have been in fine form as they've won 6 of their past 9 games overall, and they will be eager to build on their current 4-game win streak after beating the Lakers in a 114-103 road win on Monday. Gary Trent Jr. led the team with 28 points, Pascal Siakam added 27 points with 11 rebounds and 5 assists, while Scottie Barnes tallied 21 points with 9 rebounds and 5 assists. As a team, the Raptors shot just 40% from the field and 10 of 37 from the three-point line as they came out firing and jumped out to an early 28-point lead which was hardly challenged for the entire game. Fred VanVleet will be hoping for a better performance as he shot just 3 of 14 from the field and 2 of 12 from the three-point line. Toronto is in better form right now, and I don't see why they couldn't beat the Clippers after managing to do so over such informed teams as the Suns and Nuggets. The Clippers have ups and downs at the moment, and it is evident they are not good enough to enter the playoffs directly, at least now at the current state. They will likely get to the play-in, while the Raptors, on the other hand, are chasing a playoff spot in the East. I like how these teams are playing defense, but right now, the Raptors have more options on offense, and I think it's going to prevail here. And our second pick is over 218, and here is why. The Los Angeles Clippers have been in a rut as they've lost 4 of their last 6 games overall, and they will be hoping for a better showing after coming up short to the Cavaliers in a 120-111 overtime road loss on Monday. Ivica Zubac led the team with 24 points, 14 rebounds and 4 assists. Amir Coffey added 19 points, while Terrence Mann chipped in with 18 points, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. As a team, the Clippers shot 43% from the field and 12 of 36 from the three-point line as they rallied back from a 9-point fourth-quarter deficit to extend the game, only to come up short in overtime, where the Cavaliers closed the game on a 10-2 run to snatch the game from them. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.